Built a king-size bed frame. The frame goes about 80.5 both directions, so it's like a big square. So you can fit a typical king, which is 80 by 76. As you can see, this is your 4-inch space right here. And then that way you could put a lock on there. So that way your back door is locked. We already drilled it out and have a lock for it. There are curtains on the whole thing, with the exception of the front. And the curtains, they go around like this. Then the same thing goes right here. So wherever they meet, they go around, so that way it's basically completely closed off. Few cup holders, even though they're kind of being intruded by the handle that opens the door. This works. I just unplugged it. Just goes right back in there. I was thinking about putting an LED or something, so that's why I took it out. Also, if you buy this, I drew some plans, some exact to scale plans, which will include a stove, oven, fridge, bathroom, shower, couch, and then still additional storage, pull-out pantries as well. I cleared out some stuff from under the bed so you could kind of get a basic idea. Between this beam right here and this beam, there's 23 inches. So between those beams is 23 inches. From the top of the beam to the floor is 28 inches, so your bed sits about 28 3/4, because there's also 3/4 inch ply on top. As I said, underneath the bed you got about 80.5 by 80.5 inches. Pretty solidly built. Definitely no creaking or moving or any of that. It's super solid. Screwed into the floor, screwed into the wall, screwed into each other. Very solid construction. As I said earlier, it's about 80.5 by 80.5 underneath. So that translates to, I believe, 6 foot 8 inches and a half. So you got 6 foot 8, 6 foot 8, and then close to 28 inches from the floor to the bed frame. So you got a huge amount of storage. I mean, I was able to carry every single thing I own underneath there. Yep, ton of storage underneath here. A lot of opportunity. Over here you have about an 8-inch gap from wall to bed, and what I was gonna do with that is create like a tall skinny cabinet which kind of drops into there, and then that way you could keep like bedding in there, I guess late night snacks if you're into that, beyond the bed. So right here you got 4 inches. You see that I made this custom like that, so that way this isn't impeded on. If I made this all the way to here, it would impede on this, and I really like this system. It's really solid. So all we did was drill some holes through here, and then you can kind of see the holes right there. Drilled some holes through there, then you just put a lock through there and it's completely solid, doesn't move at all. You also got 4 inches over here, so that could just be like kind of nightstand, or put like an outlet. That's probably what I would do. Up here, this used to be like some electrical area, because there used to be like an AC up here, which is why the holes are here. You could just Bondo those and then sand it, paint it. But yeah, I was thinking about like creating a little cubby with this or something cool. Alright, so here's the back. Open it up from here, just so you could see this perspective. As you can see, that's the custom cutout, so that way it doesn't infringe on the door's mechanism. And then you can see how big it looks from over here. And by the way, you can have those 2 solar panels for free. They're 75 watt Siemens brand SP75s, and they're about $450 brand new each off of Amazon. So close to $1,000 worth of solar panels for the free if you want them. So yeah, as I said, about 6'8", that beam to the beam on that wall, 6'8" and a half inches. Escape or emergency exit, whatever you want to call it, works. You turn it, you can open there. So what you do is go boom, just like that, and the whole thing open up. Yep. So there you have it. Go outside here. Pretty great, but the whole thing's painted up top. I was thinking about putting a deck, even though I painted it, and then just to put it back. Alright, show you the back. I might need 2 hands because you gotta pull both sides at the same time. Boom. So you pull both sides at the same time right there. Over on this side, this might take 2 hands too. Yeah, that's gonna take 2 hands. So basically you grab this, you have to push it up, you have to give it a good amount of effort, and then this little hole, you turn it into the hole, and then that makes it really solid, it pulls it down. One thing to note about this, I do not believe that this is completely watertight. I didn't really care because I was planning on taking it out and then putting something else there, like a skylight or something like that. But if you did want it, I would go on the roof and then pull off whatever crappy caulk stuff that they used, and then get some good quality stuff, do your research, and then just put it up there and you'll have no problem at all. But yep, that's that.